yet. But I did. I even said, "Hey YouTube, hope you're doing good and everything." And nope, I didn't start stream on time. That's embarrassing. That is really. My YouTube studio has told me I have gone live. Yay. Why the fuck is the windowed games so what? Fit the screen, buddy. All right. I don't know what I want to do here to be honest. We could do career mode. That'd be kind of interesting. I think what I will do though, I have done a lot. I've done a lot recently over the past couple of like hours on this. I really love racing. For anyone that doesn't know, I am yeah. I love doing racing. So I've been doing a lot of like practice with random cars and things, mostly F1 cars. Cause that's what I'm used to. Oh yeah, I have a Le Mans. I have a few Le Mans vehicles actually. We could do that actually. That might be fun. Going in some of the LMP. Oh, I have the Audi. Yo, wait a minute. Is this all cars? Yeah. I have the Audi. What if we do like a quick race thing? I don't know if I want to be in a Formula One car. Let's try the Audi. This probably won't go well. We'll go here. Oh. Oh shit, I can choose this? Okay. Oh, opponent's total. We should probably raise this to like... Yeah. Okay. So that's all that. Summary, random, Barcelona track. We don't want 2 laps. Uh, wait, this is the results. No. Uh, strength at an 88. I might want to turn that down slightly. 23 opponents, yes. Time of day, starting position. Oh, can you not do like a... Oh, I see. Race weekend. That's what it is. Okay, I understand. I understand. I understand. Okay, so it's time of day. Practice session will be 30 minutes. Qualifying can be like 20. I don't think I need that long. Race duration will be 25 laps. Jumpstart penalty will be a drive-through penalty. Penalties are active. Time multiplier 1. Surface optimum. Wind none. Weather clear. Can we make... Is this... There is no random... Okay. There's also no... Really? Assetto Corsa doesn't have rain? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Uh, yep, we're on the pro. That's fine. I don't have any differing opinions on that. So for those of you who don't know, I don't play Assetto Corsa very often. I'm an F1 player almost entirely. I do the occasional rally here and there if I feel like it, but it's been a minute since I've done rally. I really like my groove in why is my camera view the wrong thing? I really found my groove in track racing. Okay. Clearly it's been a minute since I've driven an LMP. Not me having to uninstall the car. I'm also on the wrong side of the car that I usually like to be on. You know, it's funny because the F1 car does. I can't read chat when driving a car I don't know. Especially when I don't have it up on my screen. That's my fault. I'm not mad at you, chat. I'm trying to... I need to fix my shit. Yes, I'm saying that not all cars are the same. Doesn't brake like an F1 car. God damn, how long has it been since I've driven this vehicle? I used to drive this car a lot. Mostly on Le Mans, granted, but I used to drive it like a lot. I don't remember it being so skittish. Oh, I had assists back then. That's why. Oh my god, it went wide. Oh, Jesus. Couple of cars there on the outside. Oh, this thing only has 6 gears. Oh my god. Why the fuck? It feels good, and then it's just like, nah, I don't want to be here anymore. Damn, this thing is rough. Oh, you know what? It might be because I fucking crashed when I read chat. That would make sense. I didn't realize my arrow was fucked. I think I have more than enough fuel. I have half an hour. I can't drive this car. It's a no-go. Which is funny, because it does feel like the Projects 2 car. I don't understand what people talk about when they say that the cars don't really handle the same. They kind of do. There's, like, some moderate differences here and there, depending on physics engine, but, like, it does feel like the LMPs I used to drive, just at the same time it doesn't. Okay, I think I finally have the braking down. I don't have the why the hell the tail wants to come out down yet. Oh my god, it's so wide. It's so wide there. It's not flat out there. Oh my god. Wow, there are no cars in the pits right now. Not a one. It won't let me shift down, chat. I can't shift down in this car. There we go. What the? Why? I didn't apply any throttle or anything. I wasn't even full on the brake. Is that corner that slippery? Am I just, like, am I crazy? There's no way that corner is that slippery. I want to say I was not an unpredictable driver there. I clearly was trying to get onto the track. I had no idea he was there. Oh my god. I'm never going to get off at this corner because it's never going to happen. Is anyone coming? I don't see anyone. But I didn't hear anyone last time either, and they rammed right into me, so I have to go repair my fucking car again. I'm not gonna get a time here. I don't know why the car decided that was a slip-out spot, and I broke way too late. Car, where are you going? Why do I have no traction? Really, it's a drifting car, apparently. It doesn't, you know what, this LMP doesn't want to be a racing car anymore. It wants to be a drifter. I'm barely applying throttle. Or not at all applying throttle, and it's like, hey, I'm gone now. It's the worst car I've driven in this game so far. Please don't crash into me, I know you're there. Oh no. To go straight. Chat, when I said I was new to this game, I wasn't kidding, but also this is kind of insane. Come on, pass me before the turn, please. That is a suspension item. I'm not gonna get a good lap here, because this car just has the wonderful need to... Not this. This is on me, because I'm not pushing the car, and I'm just trying to drive it normally, which is not a thing you should do, ever. But also, I don't really have a choice in the matter, because all it wants to do is drift. Why are we a drifting car? This is not how this car was made. Oh my god, getting this into the pit should be interesting. There's quite a few people in the pits right now. I wonder what setting I can take a look at in the setups, just to look at specifically why my rear end wants to just whoop. I'm gonna take a look at the setup. I don't think there's much I can change because it's an LMP, but I want to see what I can change. Oh, hey, you can rent Superman for $4.99. I'm good, thanks. If anyone's doubting my ability to drive, by the way, just watch me in an F1 car. I have to do that because otherwise it doesn't register. Not a gears issue. It's not a that issue. Let's do my arrow real quick. Why is my arrow... Oh, I see. Huh. You know, I actually don't think there's much I can change there, so I just need to figure out why the fuck I can't turn. I did say the LMP does not have that many options. I don't know why I didn't listen to myself. Yeah, it has no problem getting on the throttle. it wants to drift. The back end does not want to be in unison with the car. It feels like I'm driving an F1 car in the rain. That's what this feels like. Broke way too soon there. I think part of the problem is I think in my head I can carry a lot more speed through these corners than I actually legitimately can. These cars were not built with like high precision uh, aerodynamics in correspondence to like F1 standards anyway. I don't care about a Pokemon catch right now. Unless it's a legendary, but I doubt it. It just says something yellow. I can't read that. It's completely cut off by its name. I will be the slowest driver on this track right now. Can I stop doing that, please? Like, goddamn. I'm not gonna get a good time here. So bad. Such a bad... If I can get a clean lap in... It won't be this one. Oh, maybe it will. These cars are so violently different from an F1 car, or even an F2 or F3. Like, so violently different. I did better in the GT3 car than I'm doing in an LMP right now. That says a lot about how bad I am at driving this car. I mean, I got into 21st place. That was not bad. Not great, though. Go, 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 fuck's sake. Oh my god, I really wish you would have just passed me there. That was more than enough opportunity. I do need to box this lap, though. Oh, I put chat right over where my... that's annoying. I need to move chat to the other side. I'll do that when I'm in the pits. God damn it. Also, like... I wonder how Sora would do with this. Like, just generally, I want to know how he... Or genuinely, I want to know how he would do. Alright, let's go for... Oh. I can actually turn that up. Turn it up to 2. Do low aggressive. Tires will go for slick softs. I do find it... Yeah, you know, that's true. That is true. Ooh, locked up the brakes there. Yeah, I know, some of these modern race cars really do have, like, controls as if they're supposed to be played on, like, Xbox or PlayStation. You're not wrong. No! Why did you slip, Don't you dare run into that wall. I genuinely do not understand this car. I'm being 100% honest, because, like, it will slip at the weirdest times. It will slip when it makes no sense for it to slide. But when it would make sense for it to slide, it just keeps chugging along. Wildly different than the F1 car. I was finally getting confident with this car too. I was like, yeah, I can like push this car. Nope. That was just me being an idiot. I broke way too late there. I hate going reverse in these cars. Having to hold the clutch and like really fidget with it is not fun. Oh my god, he gave me no room there. It really does look like a gaming controller. Which, I mean, in fairness, most steering wheels are based off of real-life steering wheels in the racing. This is like a dumbed-down F1 steering wheel, to be honest. I kind of like it. It doesn't even need to be a modern car either. Like the F1 cars from like the 90s looked like this. Like the steering wheels looked like this. We got 19th. I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable. I was going really easy there because obviously we were behind someone. God, why? How does it not brake enough there? I'm going slower than I usually do. Or at least it feels like I'm going slower than I usually do. I mean, F1 is older than 75 years old, but yeah. But no, those cars are absolutely not modern. They're missing way too much tech. That being said, I went back to, like, the 80s F1 cars, and I'm actually kind of surprised at how much tech they had on those cars. Because, I think pedal shifting was still technically on those cars. If you go any older than that, though, manual all the way. Five gears. God damn it, this car. I don't like it. I don't like driving LMPs. Apparently. I actually love driving LMPs, but right now I'm absolutely anti-LMP. Yeah, that's true, but it technically wasn't... Technically, F1 is older. Just the actual, like, trademark of F1, yeah. Almost got me. I don't even know who that was. I'm assuming Karya. Oh, Sora, you're done stream? What are you doing right now? Or did you just miss me that much? I almost sped! I almost sped in pit lane! Okay, I can't really see what I'm doing, so yes, change that. Give me... Actually, how much time's left? Oh, never mind, we're staying in the pits. Yeah, we're just gonna stay here. My neck has a kink in it, and it was causing migraines. I unfortunately had to get off. Aw, damn. Did you at least have a good stream? Yeah, we're just gonna stay here. 20th. Aw. Sorry, you're not supposed to give me bad news. You're supposed to give me good news. Okay, I need to move my chat because otherwise I'm fucked. I forgot that that's what that button does. Let me just close chat and I'll move you guys to the left-hand side of the screen, not over all my pit stop information. Quali's up next. I don't have high hopes for this, by the way, chat. I really don't. I have a feeling I'm not going to do so hot. I don't like LMPs. Like, I really don't like LMP cars. And I know the physics engine's good because the F1 cars drive how I expect them to. I'm also going to be playing Digimon offline first, then I'm going to do Digimon again after I finish the game the first time. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. So, chat, while we wait here for the last minute of practice, how are your days? How's your day going? Fuck's sake. Actually, what I should do just before that ends is, click back to pits, quote-unquote, and then I need to, electronics. I think I'll go right down the middle with traction control. We'll do 3. Just for that, like, little extra bit. I hate how little options there are. No, that's about right. Brake bias... about 55, to be honest with you. Brake power, 100%. Yep. Okay. Yes, I just shut the engine off, by the way. Oh, hey, I got in 24th. I didn't even get my 25th. Okay, we got 20 minutes of qualifying. Let's see if I can do good. Yeah, that's not an ideal situation. Have, drink some cold water. Or soda. What compound am I on? These are questions I should ask before I go out for a lap. Oh, now it's over top of my damage index. I think I just broke my rear wing. This is not an F1 car. I can't spin it to the right way on the track. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Jesus. Oh, it really wants to skid. Surprised, I don't think this car has proper ABS. Because I did lock up the wheels, so I don't think this car has ABS. Yeah, no, it does not. I love how I can test that. Pretty extensively. I'm hoping driving cars that are not so easy to race and not so easy to get fast times in will teach me to be a better F1 driver. I'm hoping that's the case. I'm also doing everything without a racing line, which I think I'm doing pretty good, to be honest. With the exception of the couple slip-outs here and there. You are getting in the way of my quality time, buddy. Because most LMPs have ABS. It's one of the reasons I wanted to drive an LMP is because I'm not used to having ABS, which actually makes driving worse, but... Oh my god, AI, luckily this is not just an F125 thing, okay. Being cock-blocked. Expertly drifting around that corner and around the other driver there. The GT3 cars don't have ABS, I know that for a fact. But usually the LMPs do. Oh my god. It's becoming very clear to me that no, they don't, because holy shit. That, or I just turned it off by accident. So, yes and no. ABS is cheating according to racers. Because it actually does make you faster, because you never lock up your brakes. And you can usually brake at the exact perfect amount you need. ABS is like the only thing that can help you go faster around a track. Traction control is obviously terrible, because you have so little control over what's happening. You don't have enough power to throttle immediately. But this car obviously has traction control, because I'm using it to my advantage. And now my disadvantage. Why the fuck can I get that turn right? Would anyone here believe me if I told you this is my best F1 track? I wouldn't. Not having a good time. But yeah, these cars have ABS. The LMP1s and the LMP2s both have them, or should have them. I don't feel like they're working here, because, again, I might have accidentally turned them off. But yeah, all of the LMPs have... The GT3s don't. But the GT3s are meant to be like a proving ground, almost, for you. As a driver. It's like F4. That's what GT3 is. But yeah, no, it's just, it's a weird concept, but yeah, the LMPs all have traction control and ABS, even though they're technically stuff that make you go slower, but when you're a endurance racer, which is what these are meant for, you want all of the luxury you can get, otherwise you're just gonna be done. Like, you're gonna be done long before the race. Granted, when you're a endurance racer, you only need to worry about 4 hours at a time, but still. I would love to try doing an endurance racing thing. The problem is finding someone that you can do it with. Like, if I wanted to do it with Sora, for example, on, like, a normal... Like, if we ever joined a 24-hour race together and decided, like, yeah, the two of us, plus you need minimum 3 people, you know, on a team, we would have to do it for one, on a day where neither of us is busy, which is damn near impossible. And for two, like, if it was, like, during the week, I would have to take the day shift, and then Sora would take the night shift, which would suck balls, because he would race after working. Um, and I would just be able to go to bed for, like, 4 hours before having to do my next stint. So, yeah. I don't know. It would be interesting. I don't really have many people that would be able to do a proper ninth place right now. A proper, like, Le Mans, for example. Oh, Gran Turismo is so good. Sorry, I'm reading your chat in segments because of this track right now. Oh no, I like some of my favorite racing things are endurance races. Also, Sora has an issue with that because for one, they take a lot of time and they are exhausting. Like, there's a reason we don't do 100% F1 races. I mean, I do them all the time, but there's a reason Sora doesn't do them. They are exhausting. They take up a lot of time. They are like you have to be 100% the whole damn race, and it really can, like, it makes or breaks you. The one racing type I can't get behind. I say that knowing I have done 5 full NASCAR races. So, like, the full 200 laps of, like, Daytona, I've done that 3 times, and I did another couple of tracks, like, a few times. But, like, I finished 5 full 100% races in NASCAR, literally falling asleep while doing so because of how boring it gets sometimes. At 7th. I think that's a pretty good spot. We'll see if I can't get a better time. Like, I'm not dissing people that like NASCAR. I can understand why. I just, as a driver for it, oh my god, I was losing my mind. And I had people talking with me the whole time, too, and, like, they were super interested, and, like, they loved watching it, and I was just like, how? How can you enjoy watching me turn left for 3 to 4 hours? Like, I don't understand it. This is at least exhilarating to me. Because, you know, I have to think about what I'm doing every time I drive around this track. And then if there's a car in my way, I have to think about, like, okay, how do I handle the driving battle that's about to happen? Luckily, I was going to the pits. Because I don't have fuel. Oh, no, the physical demands, like, and I love endurance races for a couple of reasons. For one, they're just fun. They are just fun. Like, and I love racing, so of course I would love to race for... the longest race I've done, in full honesty, is 4 hours, because that's as much as any racing league will ever let you do as an individual person. And I did try to push for 6 hours once, and then I fully started respecting the rule of, no, 4 hours is max, because after racing at 6 hours, like, I did try. I think I made it to 5 hours. But, like, racing for that long, going 300 kilometers an hour, 200 miles per hour, ugh, yeah, I died. Like, I nearly died. I was exhausted. Like, not to say I'm not exhausted after a 2 or 3 hour race, or even a 4 hour race, but no, that was something else. Like something happens to you. um, it takes great mental fortitude. And then, of course, yeah, there's the physical, like the actual physical stuff they have to go through for NASCAR. But yeah, for me, I don't understand it. Yeah, no, I can't imagine that being fun. Yes, they are. We're too used to F1. This is about the speed that it goes in LMPs. We are in 7th right now. Oh, sorry. You know what my favorite feature about this game is? If you're paying attention to the very, I don't know, you're probably watching on your phone, but if you're paying attention to the very bottom of the screen, it's the quality time thing that we like, that we wish was in F1. Like in the game, not in the, it is in real F1. It's not. But yeah, it's the quality thing we like. So you can see like where you're fucking up during your sector instead of it just being a solid. It's really nice. I really like, guys. I like this game. I like the car too. It just took me a minute to get used to it. I'm debating if I want to go back out again or not. But I mean, 7th place is kind of a good start. The person behind me is really behind me. Holy shit. Chat, they're a full like .3 behind me in my time. That being said, my position to 6th is quite substantial as well. So maybe I should go out again. Because they're only 2.9 behind the leader. I'm 3.4 behind the leader. This is very normal for LMP, by the way. Might have to boot it up off stream now. I will tell you, unless you're driving an F1 car, it is so hard. It is so goddamn hard. The F1 cars are really good. It makes me, I'm so happy every time I pull one up. That being said, I bought all the DLC so that I could drive the F1 cars. They are not on sale right now. Oh, I thought the game crashed because of how abruptly they stopped. Watch boiler levels for 4 to 5 hours when 99% of the time they're operating completely without input from the operator. Yeah, that sounds about right. But hey, if something goes wrong, you're the difference between life or death, right? It's, thank God I'm not in the military. I would not, I'm not fit enough to be in the military for mental reasons and physical. Mostly physical, but mental as well. Although I don't know if anyone's fit enough mentally for military. Alright, and there goes that other LMP. I'm actually amazed at how good this game looks. For anyone wondering, this game came out in 2014. Yeah, no, I can, like, don't get me wrong, I can stare at a screen for 4 to 5 hours, but I'm always doing something, whether it's editing something, or watching a YouTube video, or listening to music while I'm working on something else, or I'm recording YouTube content. I recorded a couple of laps in this game earlier today, in a, Porsche, I think? I think I was in a Porsche. That's valid, yeah, no, I genuinely, I wouldn't be able to do it, for one, being away from home. And then, yeah, physically, I am not fit at all. Like, I'm trying to become more fit, but physically, I am not. I'm working on it. I've been working out. It takes a long time. But yeah, no, I'm hoping not to get into the military, but I'm hoping to become fit. I did start doing those push-up exercises that I've seen from the military. You want to die about 5 minutes in. That's all I'm going to say about it. You really do. Like, and 5 minutes does not feel like 5 minutes. It feels like an eternity. It's not fun. Really not fun. I don't know. And the worst part is I know people that find it fun, and every time they're like, oh yeah, no, I find those challenges fun. I'm like, fuck you. How? How do you find it fun? I will never understand. I say as I drink a sugary drink that I swore I would swear off, but here I am. The cars feel good though, Sora. Definitely recommend. And I know you have the game, so I don't think you have any of the DLC, but I know you have the game. Oh, wow, a lot of my friends own all the DLC. War owns the DLC for this game. Damn. I'm gonna eat that. Okay. Oh my god. I just got rammed. I wasn't even moving. I hate being in a car. Doodly doodly doo. I hate that I follow the rules. Doodly doodly dee. Oh, it absolutely does not have traction or ABS. I think I might have turned that off. So, ninth it is, unless we get someone with a quicker time. God damn it. They only ever come in when I can't do anything about it. I love them for it. I love Twitch bots for only ever coming in when I literally can't do anything about it. Thanks, Sora. I appreciate you. I don't appreciate bots, though. They can fuck right off. Also, this is how the steering wheel has to be in order for me to drive straight right now. I am not a happy man. This is straight, by the way. This is where the steering wheel sets for straight. This race is going to go one of two ways. Absolutely great or absolutely terribly. Yeah, pretty much. Oh my god. I like how they're only fueling up my car. It's fine. We don't need to get repairs. We're just gonna chill here. Oh, it does tell me the amount of fuel down here. Okay. We've actioned on your report. Jesus, that was quick. What the fuck? Yeah, quali finish. Now we wait for the 15 cars to finish their times. We are in ninth. We're a little bit above halfway up the field. I will not get any points. Because endurance racing is different and stupid and weird. Ninth place isn't terrible, though. I will admit. They could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse. I mean, there's 24 of us, so yeah. A little bit more than top 50, but yeah, I should be fine. No spinouts, please. Also, the difference between 11th and 12th right now being .6, quite bad. Alright, I don't know how to do this in this game, so we'll see how this goes. That was terrible. Oh! On the inside of nothing, because this isn't a turn. Now it is. My car didn't brake enough there. I locked up the brakes and everything for that. Okay, we're back in 13th. Jesus Christ. Oh god. Just pulled the Lightning McQueen in the wrong ways. Yeah, the fucking ABS is not being a thing when I'm used to it being a thing in these cars is really weird. Because my mind is like telling me like, yeah, you do have ABS, and then my body is like, no, you don't. Thanks. That must have been a really bad line, or like there. I feel like the AI at F1 right now. Why do I have so much straight line speed here? Okay, yeah, I wasn't given much room there. Little bit of a racing incident there. Come on, we can be a little bit quicker here, buddy. So what's really funny about LMP drivers is the way they notify another racer that they're there is they will flash their headlights at them repetitively. That won't work with the AI, though. They're not human. Am I giving... Am I giving... I wasn't sure if I was giving enough space there. I wasn't even sure if I had enough space there. I mean, I was, like, close to that line there. Woo! You know what? This game's a lot harder than F1. Yeah, I think if Sora and I played this game more often, we would become really fast drivers in F1. The cars are wildly different, you have to think differently, there's no racing line. I mean, there can be if you want there to be, but I wanted the authentic version for some reason. You do have some indicators way off on the side of the screens that tell you what's going on. I feel like that's mostly there for viewer information, to be honest with you. Because this is a very spectated video game, and one that's basically meant for content creation, to be honest. The amount of content creators there are for Assetto Corsa is insane, chat. Alright, we got a really good launch off here thanks to that traction control, I think. That, or I'm just, like, completely negating it. Double overtake into P9. We're back where we belong, chat. Oh, shit. What is slow? Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't even touch the gas. Like, if I press the gas even a little bit, the timer restarts. Alright, let's go make some positions back up. I have 18 laps of fuel, 17 laps of fuel. Oh my god, he left me no space on that overtake. But I went for it, I didn't get a penalty, we are A-okay. If this had been F1, my ass would have been all over the news. Luckily, that's not my teammate, or I would have just been given Lando Norris treatment there. That was some intense racing, Jesus Christ. I love this game, I really do. It's just a nice challenge having AI that are competent. Oh, fuck, why did he brake so much? I don't understand. As I say, the AI is competent. I get messed with. Hey, now the AI is gonna brake so hard, even though it doesn't need to, and you're not gonna know why. Saw some sparks out of the rearview mirror there. Almost looked like a fire came out of the... Oh my god, are you kidding me? If I slide out, it's a penalty? Are you kidding me? I literally cannot touch the throttle. If I touch the throttle at all... Slowdown should not mean... Slowdown should not mean get off the throttle completely. It should mean slow down. Because if you're off the throttle completely, that's just a fucking nightmare for anyone else that's on the track. Because you're just an obstacle at that point. That'd be a yellow flag in fucking Formula 1. Oh my god. It's funny because I was pretty tight to that curb. I'm now in last. Don't do this to me, car. There. Yes, we have to actually manually do that. It's kind of annoying. Wait, why does it say I'm in 20th if I'm... I don't know how many laps I need of fuel. Hold on. Someone do the math for me, please, because I don't want to do that while driving. Isn't it like... Isn't it just 10 laps of fuel I need? Oh, no, it's not, because 13... Oh, I might be okay, actually. No, I'm not okay. No, I need 13 laps of fuel. No. How many laps of fuel do I need to get this done? Oh my god. That should not be a fucking penalty. And I shouldn't have to step off the throttle completely. What kind of stupid rule is that? In the middle of the track, like, and it said 0. Fuck you and your penalty. What sport in the world requires you to stop in the middle of the track? Oh my god. That is a dumbass rule. I'm not gonna lie, chat. I might be the only person in the world that thinks that, by the way, but, like, it makes no sense that they have you stop in the middle of the track for a time penalty. That shouldn't have even been a fucking penalty to begin with. Also, if anyone doubts my driving abilities, I will briefly show you in a F1 mod. Not that one. Because there's a... I didn't know this. There's a hump in the driver's line of sight in the RB20. I don't know why it's there, but there is one. I don't know why it's there, so we'll drive the McLaren because that's a better car. It's not actually a better car, it's just nicer to drive. This car does not have traction control nor ABS. You are at the whims of downforce. Wait, we're doing a practice session right now? Oh, we're on the race week. Yeah, about that. Oh, this one has a little hump too, but it's not nearly as significant as the Red Bull. Am I against LMPs then? Yes! Sorry, I heard a car, so I wanted to see what I was up against. Assetto Corsa, the game where you can decide what's going on. You want to put a Formula 1 car against a Bugatti Veyron? You do it, buddy. I don't need to brake that much there. I don't know why I did. Like, they do handle a little bit differently, I will admit. It's not a carbon copy. Like, it is not a one-for-one to the F1 games. They do handle somewhat differently. There is a little bit of a hindrance. Like, it is not one-for-one. Like, the F1 cars in the F1 game don't feel as hard to drive as this one, but like I feel like just for that, this game is a really good trainer in the sense that like just at how insane these cars are. By the way, nowhere near my actual best time for this track. My best time in this track in an F1 car is a 1:15. But I feel like this is damn impressive. I love F1 cars. They are masterpieces. They are, like, just so good. They are the pinnacle of racing technology, in my opinion. And I think in most people's opinions, to be honest, that like cars. And I mean, I love cars. That's the other thing. With this game, I can drive any car in the world that I wouldn't get to drive otherwise. Granted, some of them I have to download, but regardless. Okay, so we're gonna go pit. I don't need that much fuel, actually. I just witnessed a hell of an accident. Holy shit. We're gonna change to soft tires, because we're on mediums. See all the cars here. Look at how fast that pit stop was. And thank God for the F1 stopping power, because we're never going to get into a car accident with one of these LMPs. And the immediate power of the throttle there. Oh my god. Such a weird comparison because it's so smooth to drive. The car just wants to get up and go. And you can feel it everywhere. There is no chill in an F1 car, let's put it that way. Like, I'm sure there's people out there that are like, yeah, F1 cars can't be, you know, stupidly difficult to drive. And I think a lot of the difficulty comes from the fact that, for one, in order to get the brakes to even apply, you need to have a lot of physical strength. For two, the ability to stay inside of your body going 300 kilometers an hour and climbing is pretty damn impressive. I wasn't given a hell of a lot of space there. Oh, and DRS helps a shit ton, too. That was my bad. I genuinely didn't know what the AI was doing there. Oh my god. What was the AI thinking? Genuinely, I want to know what the AI was thinking there, because what the fuck was that? By the way, damaged car, still driving beautifully. That's also the difference between F1 in the video game and F1 in here. Because in real life, the F1 cars can take quite a bit of damage and still somewhat perform. In F1 2025, or in any of the F1 games, really, the second you take damage, it's game over. But not so much here. Like, you can still push the car pretty competitively. I hope that AI got a penalty, man, honestly. Look at all these cars here. Psh, amateurs. Now, there is the other issue. In Assetto Corsa with the F1 cars, they don't have the DRS rule. So they have DRS zones, which are built into every track. Except for maybe some of the modded ones, although I've noticed some of the modded tracks I've downloaded don't have many of the features that the track should have. Like a pit stop. Like, the pit stop is technically there, but if you need to refuel or anything, good luck, it doesn't work. Obviously, the F1 car can hold more speed into the corners and out of the corners than the LMPs can. How when the car just, like, vibrates? Because it does, genuinely. The car just vibrates sometimes. Hell of a feeling. Alright, chat. I think we're just gonna go into the pits again. We're just gonna skip the rest of the session. I kind of do want to see how well I perform in a race against all these cars in an F1 car. I have a feeling I know. But just for my sanity, you know? Let's just find out. Oh yeah, you can go much faster through there than I anticipated. Okay. I think I brake a little too early here, so I'll start trying to get into the habit of braking a little later. Here you can go 138 around that bend. Gear 3. I like how I'm getting achievement after achievement after achievement just for simply driving a car without assists. Or in the other case, like, just very limited assists. I find that funny. So we'll just go back to pit. So the gap, by the way, people do consider LMP to be one of the faster, quote-unquote, types of cars. The gap being 5.6 to the next car. I think that speaks for itself. We'll skip to qualifying. Another thing to take into consideration is I don't have tire blankets, so every time I go into the pits, or anytime I'm just sitting still for a long extended time, This game does have tire blankets as an option, by the way. I just don't have it enabled because the game doesn't really like it for some reason. I'm not sure why. Anyway, I guess it's considered not so professional, even though professionals use... Anyway. Carry quite a lot of speed into these corners here. Small lift there. Down into gear 6. Immediately braking at the 100 sign. By the way, these braking points are the same as they are in F1. I just want to point that out. That's how I know the car is about right. As well as, like, it just handles like I expect it to. And that being said, like, I complained about the LMP car actually about the same way I complained about the F1 car when I was learning how to drive it without traction control and ABS, all of that stuff. So I think it. Well, I don't think it's definitely not the car. It's definitely me as the driver. But it just brings about so many like feelings of like clearly, you know, some of this stuff requires a bit of patience and learning. And of course, I'm gonna have issues with a car I don't really drive anymore. Like I used to be fairly familiar with the LMPs. Obviously now, now that I'm playing F1 with Sora so often, I have no experience with the LMPs. Like, it's not quite like riding a bike, because you get used to expecting the car to respond in very specific ways, and instead it just doesn't respond the way you're expecting it to in your mind, because, well, the F1 car is just such a brilliant machine. What I really did like about this game, though, was getting the experience to drive a really old F1 car. Oh, it's super fun, isn't it? What car did you drive? 124.3, yeah, or 0.03. I'm definitely not as fast as I am in F125, but the physics is a bit different. I'm not 100% confident with my braking line. It's about right, but I could push it further. Oh, around Laguna Seca? Yeah, no, you can't go wrong. You can't go wrong. I drove a GT3 Porsche earlier today, and I had a blast around this track, actually. I want to take one of the F1 cars to Laguna Seca, though. I think that would be a fun time. I also want to take a Skyline around Laguna Seca. I think that would be fun. I just really want to see how it feels going down that corkscrew in an F1 car. And then I want to drive it in my dream car as well, because I think that would just be fantastic. Yes, I'm not a psychopath. An F1 car is not my dream car. It's not street legal. I love this car. I really do. It does drive just a little bit different than what I'd expect, but it is a proper simulator, not a arcade game that has simulator options. Also, I broke my body a bit? How did that happen? No, but I've been having fun with this game. I've been literally looking for any excuse to play this today. Literally just today, I've been looking for an excuse to play it. Time to drive the Lotus Elise around Laguna. Oh. I hope you have a good time in that car. I should drive one of the Lotuses. I've been thinking about driving a Lotus. I also want to try the... Oh, fuck, what is the name of that car? There's a car I want to try driving around. Not the Laguna Seca. I might do it on Spa, to be honest. I want to drive Spa in this game. Just because I think that'd be a nightmare. Yeah, it's fun. Oh, I also want to take the F1 car around the Nürburgring because I have it. I have the whole track, and I want to see how fast I can do it in an F1 car. Probably not that great. Probably not that great. I'm gonna be 100% honest. Ugh. How much time do I have? I have 13 minutes. Chat, I'll be right back. I need to use the restroom. That's uh that's my thing. Okay, so something I really want to do after we do this race, I really want to do a race with this modern F1 car versus all of the older F1 cars. And I'm not going to put myself in the modern F1 car. I want to be in one of the older ones because I like the older ones. The older ones are beneficial. Am I nerding out too much about this game? Because I feel like I'm nerding out too much about this game. Anyway, let's skip to the race. We are ahead. Oh, and that's what I meant by the DRS rules don't exist or apply here. Because I'm on DRS immediately off the start line. And we're just gonna have a go. I think I'm in love, chat. I think I'm in love. I don't think... Actually, no, it's a lie. There are only two things that could make me a happier man right now. Oh. This is so fun! Yeah, if we can get the old F1 car... I will have, like, one of each of the Formula cars, by the way. I'm not going to be driving the super old ones, because I'm not good at, stick shift yet enough for that. I'm getting there, but... Not quite yet. Not for a race yet. I need some practice still. Woo. Chat, I'm having way too much fun with this. This game is a lot of fun, and it is with cars that I'm familiar with, so it just makes it easier for me to get into. And unlike FBA regulation, or FIA, FIA regulation, we are having to fuel up the car this race, which doesn't happen anymore in F1 races. It's not allowed. You have a fuel leak, that's the end of your race. I mean, it doesn't happen often, but... You can see some of the cars racing down there. If I get Sora addicted to another racing game, no one can blame me. Not even his girlfriend. Now, the only problem I will have with the older F1 car, by the way, the older F1 car doesn't have 8 gears. And I say that because I'm going to be driving a 2004 Ferrari. The reason I'm picking the 2004 Ferrari is because it's the only F1 car that's that old in this game, and I couldn't find a modded one for one that old. But also because it's just such a good car. And also because I was born in 2004. So we're just doing all of the things today. If anyone was wondering what would make me a happier man, seeing my girlfriend, or playing video games with my girlfriend, because it hasn't been a minute, thankfully, but I'm happiest when I'm there. I don't know. It's a chill time, depending on the game we're playing. That being said, I really do love this feeling. I'm just going so fast. Although I have to be honest, if Smitty hired me, right now, that would be the highlight of my life. I broke way early there. I have to lap somebody? Oh my god, I am. See what I mean? They wanted to basically stop there. I'm having to drive super slow now. And now I'm offline, which is fine. Yeah, these are counted as some pretty, like, advanced cars. Some pretty fast cars that we're facing right now. And the Lambo, the... Fired. I'm fired. I'm fired from racing after that. The F1 car just takes them on like they're nothing. Like, the LMPs have a similar top speed to the Formula 1 car, but because I have so much downforce, there's no competition. No, this is an F1 car. Just, I'm racing LMP4s because I forgot to change some settings, but I figured it'd be a good test to see how absolutely insane the F1 car is. God, I love that it feels so similar, but also so different at the same time. There is a difference, and as I'm getting faster on my laps, I feel it. Yeah. There are some other things I need to be worried about. I'm almost too comfortable with this car, though. And I'm riding it a lot harder than I should be when I'm damaging cars. That was my fault, back marker. How you doing, mighty guy? It's been a while. Alright, I have to pit soon. I don't feel the tire wear, though. It feels like the tires can go for a longer time. Oh! It doesn't calculate it based off of laps, that's why! So these tires could have actually gone a lot further. You've been better. What's up? What's wrong? Yeah, unless you don't want to talk about it. In that case, don't talk about it. That LMP. That LMP! These are not cars that are supposed to be racing against each other at all. My bad. Oh, gotcha. How's the job hunt to Canada looking? I have to be honest, and I don't want to talk down the game right now because it's not the game's fault. My right leg is in so much pain. Like, I am cramped right now. Huge cramp in my right thigh. Drink water? Does that help? Ah, gotcha. Yeah, don't tell my girlfriend. That's like the one privilege I have. Don't tell my girlfriend. I'm currently trying to figure out a way to move down to her. Or at least down closer to her, because right now it's kind of a... I know she says she doesn't mind, but I mind, so I would like to at least be one time zone closer. Oh, some tight racing here. That was not a noise I ever thought I'd make. Woo! Shut up. Shut up, mighty guy. That might not be a racing. How the fuck did that happen? Trying to gather which way my steering wheel's supposed to be right now. Oh, I don't have an engine. Hey, chat, I literally do not... Actually, it might not be the... Oh, no, I do not. Not only do I not have an engine, this would be straight. There's a new NASCAR game? What NASCAR game? I like how I literally just talked about the fact that I do not like NASCAR. Gonna... Oh, really? Okay. It's so weird seeing an F1 car in the league of NPs. Oh, Fujimon Live. I didn't realize they were making a new NASCAR game. That was quite a dramatic spin. Also, they got the sounds pretty damn good for that F1 car for it being a mod. I still don't understand how it ended up on its side. Not gonna lie, don't really understand how that happened. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a custom grid here. Okay, so we have the two F1 cars. Would it be considered open wheel? I wonder what they have those. Oh, those are going to be in so many different categories. Holy fuck. We have these cars here, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And then the rest of them are, I believe, in Lotus. Yep, that's one of them. Oh, and Lotus, classic Team Lotus. Yeah. And then Ferrari has this. Uh, huh. I did kill that man. I also killed myself in the process by accident. Um, does it not exist anymore? Oh, there's these ones. There's the... Yep. Where the fuck are the Ferraris? That's not one of them. Okay, I might not be able to race one of them. Huh. Um... Shit, I was kind of hoping... Why are they not allowed? Why... Why are they not allowed here? These are the 22s. Because, yeah, I want to take that car. And then it's this one. Hmm. They will not let me do a completely custom thing here. They will only let me do single. So I can select all of these, but I can't do the other ones. Fuck. I thought they would let me do all of the things, chat, but it turns out they won't let me do all of the things. This is quite a variety of F1 car, though. I'm not gonna lie. Why do they have a limit if it says custom? I want it to be... I do not understand. I'm sure there's a way to get it done properly. I don't know what it is. All right. So we only have 4 opponents because we only have 4 cars here. We'll increase the strength of these drivers up a little bit. Their aggression should be probably about 50, I would say. We're doing clear. It's fine. Go to Barcelona. Can we skip the practice session? Yeah, we can. Do 15-minute quali. We'll do a 10-lap race? Yeah. Yeah, we'll do a 10-lap race, time multiplier, all that stuff is fine. Okay. Well, we get to try out different F1 cars, all right? These are arguably people's favorite F1 cars. The ones that we're about to race here today. Oh, that's my favorite sound. This one would be the V10, I believe. Someone will have to correct me if I'm wrong. This is the 2004 F1 car. Which, in my opinion, is the best sounding F1 car. When we go to listen to all of these cars at the end of the race... Oh... More modern F1 car right there. I think that's 2018. No, that would be 2017, sorry. 2018 had the halo, 2017 didn't. It's a 2017 car right there. Much better downforce. Just such a good car in general. Kinda does. But it's one of my favorite sounds in the F1 world. I do have the volume turned down a bit, just because of how loud these cars are. Even for me, they're still loud. But these are like some of the cars I would love my parents to just go for a spin in. I can drive them. Oddly enough, this specific F1 car does have traction control. Because for some reason, in 2004, they had traction control on these cars. They stopped that, I believe, in around 2010, 2011. I believe. I could be wrong. No ABS, though. Not that it's easy to lock this car up. I've tried locking this car up on purpose. I don't know how you would do it. Spinning it, though, that's easy. Yeah, I think I have the slowest car on the field here. Also, another thing to note, this car doesn't have DRS. So we're just raw dogging this track. No, I will not change my choice of words there. I'm also not using as much of the track as I would like. Yeah, I believe this is the oldest car on track right now. One of them might be older. I'm 5 seconds behind. That is crazy work. But I mean, it just shows the difference between this car and all of the other ones. And the driver, too. I will admit, I'm not the best driver in the world, especially not when it comes to this car specifically. I don't have that much experience with this specific car. But it is an F1 car, and it feels like one. And it's not that much harder to drive than the modern car. To think this is what an F1 car was 21 years ago. Look at how little pit stops we have here. All of these are Ferraris. Also, a bit of a difference here. So, the softest tire available for the 2004 is softs. One of these cars has super soft tires. And I think all of them have DRS except for this one. I think. Again, this is the oldest car here, I'm pretty sure. And we're not operating on slicks. I don't want to think about 2004 being 21 years ago. Well, it is. It's almost 22 years ago. We're getting close, man. Oh, actually, we have Ultra Softs and Super Softs. So, two cars have Super Softs, one of them has Ultra Softs. And I'm in one of the two cars that only has fucking softs. Granted, if that name stands for what I think it stands for, I'm racing against Michael Schumacher right now. which I would have no hopes of beating ever in real life. It does have some purple sectors in there. It is Michael Schumacher. Yeah, I would have no hope. He's in the same car I am, so I don't know what the fuck is going on there. I don't have any hope of catching him, honestly. Also, I believe these are the 13, 15, and 17 cars, so I was right about that one being a 17. So 2013, 15, 17. Those cars are going. Those cars are really, really going. Let's see, what can I do? So yeah, we have slicked softs, mediums, and hards. We're on the slicked softs. We have traction control, obviously. We could actually turn that off. We could lower our fuel to 3 laps, just to give us a little bit of an edge there. Yep, this is all fine. I don't know why the 2004 F1 car had freaking traction control, but it did. Whew! Year 7, we're topped out. We turned off traction control. We'll see how that goes for us. I want to know how Sora's doing with his Lotus. I'm sure he's having a blast, honestly, chat. I really am. Okay, we gained quite a bit of time there. Not quite enough for me to say, hey, we can get top 3 this race. I have no idea how Michael Schumacher is up that high in the times. He was an amazing racer. But holy shit. Oh shit. Okay, good to know. Don't get caught in that. I just Saudi Arabia'd myself. Alright. So what did I say? We're doing 10 laps? So we'll give ourselves 13 laps of fuel. Just to be careful. Yeah, 13 laps. We'll start on the mediums. We got a pretty good launch there into 4th. Or into 2nd. Wait, we're in 3rd. Not anymore, though, because now I have to stop. Dumbass rule. Huh. And here I am just turning it off completely in the 2004 car. It doesn't make you faster. Like, it makes the car easier to drive. But it makes you so much slower in the long run. Oh, I haven't even raced the career mode once, not even gonna lie, Sora. I have just been having so much fun messing around with this shit. What is the Novice series? Is that like go-karts? Well, what did you expect? Most racing doesn't happen at the... Most racing doesn't happen at our level. That might take me a while to read. My chat disappeared from my screen, so I have to, like, look over to read chat right now. You're hopping on F1. So I was like, I've had enough of this shit. That's a weird, yeah, no. That's a weird thing. I mean, traction control really doesn't help anyone, though, so it's not like it's a huge deal. Don't you have work tomorrow, Sora? Are you sure you want to be doing F1? Oh, small rig. Okay, makes sense. My YouTube chat also disappeared, so if anyone's commenting on YouTube, I'm really sorry. Everything disappeared once this race started, and I don't know why. I don't mean to be ignoring you, it's not on purpose, it's just frickin' technology. You gonna be ballsy and turn off the racing line? I've created a monster, chat. I've created a monster. Wow, this guy's really far behind. You're fucking kidding me, really? I didn't even touch the throttle! That's twice now it's gotten to 0 and then reset. 20 seconds gone. Jesus Christ. That is a dumbass rule. Well, 4th is not happening anymore. Game just told me to go fuck myself. And you know what? I might later, but not right now. I've got a few more laps to go. Now, I can't remember, but I think this year of F1, 2004, didn't have wet tires? If I remember correctly. And the reason I'm saying that is because of the grooves in the tires that are there right now. If I remember correctly, 2004 was the year, or one of the years, where the hard, softs, and mediums technically accounted for both. But I could be wrong. My bad. My leg is so sore that I, like... I've been racing a lot today, so... I don't blame my leg for wanting to give out here. I don't like that I don't have an 8th gear. Makes downshifting really weird in some corners, because I know what gear I'm supposed to be in the modern cars, not so much in the new ones. Or in the old ones. New to me. Oh, he's right behind me. There's a fly flying around my monitor right now. Really distractingly. And it keeps flying between my computer and my steering wheel, and it's like super distracting. I don't know what that noise is, it doesn't sound good. Whew. Yeah, I was 20 seconds behind the frickin' next NPC. Yeah, that sound though. That's what they used to sound like. Anyway. Whew. All right, chat. I'm gonna call it a night. I hope you guys all enjoyed. I will see you all potentially tomorrow. I'm hoping tomorrow, and this is not a definite because people are being weird about it. Karia and I is scheduled for a repo night tomorrow. However, and Sora even wants to join, so it'd be fantastic if we could actually do it. However, um, some people want to play Peak instead. So I don't know what the official thing is tomorrow or if anyone's actually going to show up to do it. But we're having a repo night tomorrow, so I don't know if I'm going to stream it yet or not. I'm absolutely going to record it, but I don't know if I'm going to stream it yet or not. Sora will be there. I don't know what his plan is with that either. And if that doesn't pan out, it'll be like Sora and I and maybe Alex will go play repo together, or if that doesn't turn out, we'll play F1. So I don't know fully what the plan is yet, but the plan originally was to do fucking um the plan originally was to do repo. I don't know what it is right now. I'm still hoping it's repo, but we'll see what happens. Not 100% sure if I'm going to stream it or not. But anyway, I just want to keep you guys up to date with that. Hope you guys all enjoyed. I will see you all either, if not tomorrow, then I'll see you all on Monday. I hope you guys all enjoy your weekend and have a great one. Goodbye.